So this QPO, can they replace GPU? Would this eventually make NVIDIA so-called obsolete, like how NVIDIA makes Intel in deep trouble? Tonight, we just talk about Google first because last week, they released a lot of big announcement. I think maybe they have been hammered quite a bit by a lot of different issues. And right now, I want to get a bit of points back. They have this antitrust thing. The government want them to break up their Chrome and then their Gemini. So they have announced this latest thing, which is the quantum chip. All right. So let's get on it. So Google, they have announced this Willow chip. The name is called Willow. I don't know why is it Willow, but once they announced this, right, the share price jumped up by 5%. So when they talk about chip, so I thought, wow, small chipsets. It's like you have CPU, you have GPUs, which is NVIDIA right now. Google are doing this quantum chip, QPU. So this QPO, can they replace GPU? Would this eventually make NVIDIA so-called obsolete, like how NVIDIA makes Intel in deep trouble? Okay, Clement asks, do TSM produce this chip for Google? From what I understand, the production is in their own lab. And whether this production will be going for mass production, I need to find out more. Because this is a new innovation. So they have to make it themselves. If you make your own curry laksa, right now you are doing your own production. You don't have the exact recipe yet. So you make it in your own kitchen before you go to find a big manufacturer to produce for you. So this is what happened to quantum chip right now. At first, I thought this chipset or this QPU would be a chip that would be go inside our so-called personal computing or even maybe cloud computing. But from what I learned, it might not be economical viable to do mass production. This is what I learned. So here, yep, the share price just went up 5%. And then there's these two things that they highlight in this quantum chip. These two key things that they highlight. So one key thing is this. Before that, there's this flaw inside quantum computing. This quantum computing is like the more qubits that they use, right? So in other words, the more bits that they use, right, the more error that will have in terms of their computation. If you have time, later on, when you have these slides, right, I'll send this Canva link. You have these slides, right? Just watch this video. This video explains the computational difference between the traditional computing and quantum computing. What is the difference between traditional computing and quantum computing? Very simple. In my own understanding, this is what I learned. In the traditional computing, everything is 0 and 1. It's either 0 or 1. Everyone just type in 0 or 1. So this is traditional computing. It's either yes or no. Simple. For example, if you like to show 1 in your laptop on your screen, the code will be in bits, it will be 0001. So how to show 2 is 0010 is 2. How to show 3? 0011 is 3. So this is how bits store and compute. But for quantum bits, it's very different. Quantum bits is everything and anything between 0 and 1. It can be 0, it can be 1. Yeah. So with this, right, it can be have a lot of combination of 010101. Don't understand, right? I also don't quite understand how they store this, but this is how the computation work. So it can be anything between 0 and 1. Because it can be anything between 0 and 1, right? So that's why the computations can be very expensive. Can do more calculation, yeah. So yeah, exactly. Because of this, so last time you need to process 1 plus 1 equals to 2. You need all the bits. But quantum bits can be very quick and simple because it varies between this 0 and 1. All right. So to compute large information, right? If it's go by traditional computing, right? You need a lot of this computational power to do all these mathematics. But with quantum bits, right? It make it faster and easier. So fast that, right, under traditional computing, you need 10 septillion years to calculate something. I don't know how they do this, but you need 10 septillion, means long time, means 10 the power of 25 years to compute something. But if you use quantum chip, you can compute under 5 minutes. Means super fast in short period of time. All right, so this is reason number one. Okay, so it's like very fast. All right, sometimes when things go very fast, so for example, when someone can run very fast, but what if they quickly break down? What if they run to the wrong space? What if they just don't know where they are running? So no point, right? So in this type of computation, it's very prone to error. And Willow, the chip itself, have some method or thing that can reduce the error in all this computation. All right. So they have breakthrough in terms of lowering the error or do error correction. All right. So these are the two very significant pointers in terms of Willow chip. Easy to break down, easy make mistake. Yeah. Can fight with NVIDIA chip. This is also questions that I haven't fully comprehend yet. Yeah, because for this quantum chip, they also talk about using this quantum chip for AI, because AI need a lot of production, need a lot of calculations, computing powers. That's why GPU is superior right now, because it can do a lot of computing power. For quantum chip, they also mentioned that a lot of time they just talk about quantum AI. The so-called the usage is different. It can be needed at the same time. So for example, GPU, you still need CPU. It cannot just run alone with GPU. You still need CPU. And your data center, other than CPU, GPU, you still need DPU, the data processing unit. These are all the processing unit that required. Yeah, I should not say all cannot stand alone. These all support each other at different usage. So all of these are required. But which one have more computation power, or which one have more margin, which one are more superior? Yeah, that's the difference. I think in this situation cannot, due to not stable until now. Yeah. So one of the reason is not stable, but how cool or how much breakthrough they have done right now, right? It's still in their lab. I haven't have a full appreciation yet. But these two pointer, which is they reduce error, they can make it very fast, is the breakthrough really. All right. So this is quantum chip. All right. So this is the difference between quantum chip and classic computing. And at first, this is what I understand about quantum computing. This quantum computing like need a giant coil one. And this giant coil right now, only need this chip leh. Means a very huge thing become very small. How many of you have the same thought that I have? In actual fact, all these coils are still needed to power up this chip. So it's not like you have a laptop, right? This chip just plug in, then you have quantum computing power. No, it doesn't happen as that. This chip is, I don't know where they put is they put inside this coil so that the quantum computing power can power up with the high speed and computation power. So in other words, you will not go inside our personal computer. That's what I understand. You will not go inside personal computer. From what I understand, at most you will stay inside data center. And then maybe some of the more highly computational data centers, they can install one or two inside their data center. So from here, it has advanced, but still at early, has not went into mass production or mass usage yet. So this is point number one.
Thank you so much for watching to this video, and I hope that you have enjoyed and learned something from this segment of our weekly Wealth Pulse sharing. We conduct our Wealth Pulse every Tuesdays 8 to 9 PM as we deep dive into the latest and biggest market news and what this means to investors. Do remember to like, subscribe, and also share with more of your friends to support us in making investing easy for everyone to follow. Join us in our community through Wealth Pulse, and I have placed the link in the description box below. I will see you online then. Bye bye.